Please, no. Please. Hello, bro. Please, I need help. Please, I need help.
What's the deal, y'all? It's P Thuggin back at it again with another video, and I got some new content for y'all. But before we get into it, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the like button on this video below, hit the subscribe button, and turn on my post notifications so that you don't miss out on any of the latest news and interesting topics on YouTube. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything being presented in the video is meant to be enjoyed, and it's not meant to be taken as factual evidence or legal advice. She was a rising star, young, creative, and full of ambition. But on November 14th, 2025, her life was cut short. This is the story of Girl Lala. Born Maurice Jaden Harrison and known online as Girl Lala, she built a following of over 235,000 on TikTok and tens of thousands of followers on Instagram. She worked as a hairstylist in Pompano Beach, Florida, and used her social media platform to share her style, creativity, and personality. On the evening of November 14th, 2025, at around 7 p.m., deputies from the Broward County Sheriff's Office responded to a medical call near the 3300 block of Northwest 37th Street in Lauderdale Lake, Florida. Inside a car parked on the scene, they found Girl Lala sitting in the front passenger seat, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. The suspect, 25-year-old Shanoid White Jr., who had been in a relationship with Girl Lala for several years, was taken into custody at the scene. Investigators say the pair had engaged in a verbal argument which turned physical inside the vehicle. Social media users have since unearthed old videos showing Girl Lala with a cut on her nose and under her eyes, where she stated they always fight. So to many, this is nothing new and it was expected. But to some, they are obviously shocked and couldn't understand or wrap their mind around this situation. Many weren't aware that Girl Lala had got into some trouble for violating her probation and took a deal in her case for 6 months in custody as part of the terms and conditions for violating the probation. She turned herself in, and then she was eventually released.
Unfortunately, y'all, this video doesn't have any good news attached to it. I mean, before I sit here and drag it, try to make a whole video, y'all, Lala gotta do 6 months, y'all. 6 months, y'all. Lala went to court for her VOP case, and that is what they offered her. Originally, she didn't want to take the time, but after going back to her cell and thinking about it, she decided that it would be better to just do the time. Remember I told y'all Lala wanted to come out free, you know, no ankle monitor, no probation. So she just decided that before she paid lawyer fees and having to deal with that as well, that she might as well just sit and do the time. Once you do the time, you come out free.
She got out of jail about 2 weeks prior to this incident that took place, in which she broke things off with her late boyfriend, Shaba. Shaba and Girl Lala have been very well known around the TikTok platform because of the social media presence in their relationship. A lot of people have speculated that the reason she ended things with Shaba was stemmed from things she heard, such as rumors and videos of the person she thought had her back, an unbreakable bond, turned into deceit, where he was saying a lot of hurtful things about her on TikTok. It wasn't just videos, it was comments, private messages, and repeated behavior that she noticed and picked up on. While she was in jail, it got to the point where she decided once she was released and seen it for herself, she wanted a better life.
If this relationship not for me, please remove these people out of my life. And her ass went to jail. What we talking about? I don't miss this bitch. I don't like this bitch, and I hate everything about this bitch. And that's the God honest truth. I just deal with her because there's no escape for me. There's nowhere for me to go. What woman is gonna want me? I don't want to deal with Lala ass for real. When we happy, we happy. But that'd be so rare. I could give a fuck less about that relationship. And she knows. Right before she went to jail, I asked God, I say, if this relationship not for me, please remove these people out of my life. And her ass went to jail. What we talking about?
But things took the wrong turn when he couldn't accept that. Sources say that Shaba believed that a trans made him come out as a homosexual man, and in the midst of their shaky relationship, Girl Lala just wanted to break things off, and he wasn't okay with that. Not to mention, this is Shaba's first openly homosexual relationship, so it's pretty much at this point hard for him to go back to who he was. And when I say who he was, I mean he was portraying himself to be some type of heterosexual man, but in reality, he was DL. And now that he's publicly in a relationship with Girl Lala, he felt like things would never go back to how they was before he came out and was dating a trans.
My preference, I like women. I like trans women, okay? What they call that is they call that being trans attracted. Well, I also like women. I'm not pansexual, cause that mean you date anybody. I'm not bisexual, cause that mean technically I like men. No, I like women and trans women. There's a name for that. It's called being trans attracted. Now whether you agree,
Bill, this is
that's on you. I can't fix that. Some people don't believe in it. Some people say I just like men in wigs and this or that. Well, whatever. I'm telling you what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Cause at the end of the day, twin. Listen. If you see a trans woman, you don't know she a trans woman. You be like, I'm finna run down.
Now, Girl Lala had been out for at least 2 weeks from everyone's knowledge, and Shaba was at a point where he was stalking Girl Lala, pulling up to family friends' house in cars and, just pretty much bothering her, trying to make her understand that there's no possibility that she could leave him. But Girl Lala didn't want anyone to know that she was even released from jail anymore, just to get her life together and get focused and figure out what her next steps is. Now, prior to Girl Lala going to jail, there were rumors that had surfaced previously that Shaba had already shot or grazed Girl Lala. Obviously, being in a social media relationship, these are things that won't come to light if certain people keep it a secret. But it was known that Shaba had shot her prior to her passing. She didn't want anyone to know, so nobody actually knows the true situation on that. But there is allegedly police reports giving more details on what went down and how that played out. The day of the crime scene, it was about 7 p.m. Dispatch was called by Shaba. He made a 911 call asking for help. He didn't call the situation self-defense at that moment and was just really looking for someone to come and de-escalate the situation because he knew at this point he had made a big mistake.
Hello, please. I need help. Please, I need help.
911, what is the address to your emergency? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I don't know the address, bro. Just check, please.
Okay, are you at a house, apartment, or business?
Yes, I'm at a house.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Please.
Okay, we have a call incident for service. Who's...
Hey, come on. All right, thank you.
Stay on the line with me.
Bill, this is important.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
this is 911. Stay on the phone with me, okay?
Yes, hello?
This is 911.
Hello?
This is 911.
Get here! Hurry up and get here! Who's calling me? Hurry up and get here!
Stay on the line with me. I need you to stay on the line with me, okay?
Please.
Tell me exactly.
Please.
On the way. I need you to stay on the line with me, okay? Stay on
All
the line.
right.
Do not disconnect. Are you able to give me a good address? Stay on the line with me, okay?
All right.
They're coming as quickly as they can, okay? They're coming. They're on the way. Me and you talking is not delaying them. Stay on the phone with me. Stay on the line with me.
One of Girl Lala's friends were at the scene, and she said that Shaba picked Girl Lala up around 3 or 4 o'clock, and they were sitting outside of the family friend's house. That's when things escalated with Shaba. They got into a verbal argument. There's no details on what was said or what escalated it, and there is footage of the actual incident, which was initially not supposed to be released, but it was. They were in the car when it happened. In the passenger seat, it was Girl Lala. In the driver's seat, it was Shaba. Gunshots went off. Girl Lala was hit at this point. Once facing reality, he realized what he had done. At that point, he walked around to the passenger side. He opened the door. She fell out. You can tell she was probably I can't say lifeless, but she was helpless at that point. He pulled her hair to push her back inside of the car, and then he ran up to the family friend's house to try to get someone to come out, but they didn't open the door because 9 times out of 10, they feel like they're in danger. They just heard gunshots go off. They don't know if Girl Lala is okay. They don't know what the situation is. So he ended up walking back to the car. Girl Lala was slumped over fighting for her life, and he called the police. From my understanding, there was no remorse or no regards for Girl Lala's life. He wanted to paint a picture of self-defense instead of domestic violence. A lot of fans already had speculated that in the past there were signs of possessiveness, jealousy, and so many more signs showing Shaba's character. Eventually, all of those signs turned into something deadly. It sucks that Girl Lala lost her life in this situation, but when you see the signs, you have to make better decisions. I send my condolences to the family, and hopefully she gets the justice that she deserves. But as of right now, no one will know the full story, the full true story, until the police reports and the court hearings and maybe even his statement to get a better understanding of what played out or what could have potentially took place that night. The motive is still under investigation, but authorities are treating this as an apparent domestic violence incident rather than accident. Shortly after the discovery, White Jr. was charged with first-degree murder with a firearm and is being held without bond. A GoFundMe was launched for Girl Lala's funeral. Her community and fans have shared their grief and paid tribute to her boldness, energy, and creativity. Her story raises serious questions about the pressures faced by social media creators, the hidden domestic violence struggles behind the public personas, and how vulnerable young stars can be. For many in the trans community and Black women creators especially, visibly is mixed with risk. Activists have used her death to highlight the need to protect trans women and Black women. At just 21, she had so much more to give. Her community is mourning. Investigators are still working on the case. The family has asked for privacy while the legal proceedings unfold. As we reflect on her life, let's hold on to this message. Creators are people behind the likes and filters. They are real lives and sometimes real pain. Her dad had came out and made a statement. I'll show y'all that video below.
Believe, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my second son. I done lost. You know what I'm saying? This is my second son. I done lost. I'm asking them to let me out before I hurt somebody or before I hurt myself, man. Just let me out. I just lost my second son. Just let me out the hospital before I hurt myself or before I hurt somebody. Just let me out, man. Right here. This way.
Hold on, they have to open it.
Good problem. Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, their family is heartbroken by this sudden passing. I'm just hoping that they can justice. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button. I'll be dropping more videos soon. Just need y'all to stay tuned and make sure y'all like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Alright,